Why is it that I have to have back pain for being tall? All I did was lift and swim the other night, and my back is killing me. Funk that!
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what today is?
Hey, guys.
What's up, G?
Want to go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
Oh, it's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
Oh, one more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
One more time.
Oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
One more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
Oh, yeah. I want my short listeners to listen to me. The people that are like, I don't know, between 5'4" and 5'9". A lot of people will get super jealous of my height. A lot of people will be like, oh, I bet it's so nice being so tall. You know what sucks about being tall? Is the back pain. On Saturday, I worked out, and I just did dumbbells, and I thought I did the proper form. And then I swam, and then I got laid. That might have had something to do with it. And then, I think I slept funny, and my back is killing me. And I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? I just want to work out and be in shape. To all of my short listeners out there that are always jealous of, oh, you're so tall, I bet you get all the girls. I do. Oh, you're so tall, I bet it's so nice. It is. But the back pain, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is unbearable. So it was funny. Last story I have about being in Chicago last week, I've told them all, but let me tell you, enough of this. There was this thing called News Radio 780 WBBM. There's not a lot of stations like it. Like, there's not one in Tampa that's just all news all day. And my mom would, like, listen to it before I would go to bed. And I remember being like, Mom, do you have to listen to that? Like, she'll have it on the radio, and it'd be like...
This is Chicago's all-news station. News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM and CBSChicago.com.
And then it'd be like, just breaking, a 7-year-old was shot in the head on the south side of Chicago in an apparent drive-by shooting. The Chicago Cubs lost 7-0. And a DUI suspect takes the lives of a family in Naperville. Coming up next is traffic and weather. This is News Radio 780 WBBM. I'm like, Mom, how the hell do you go to bed listening to that? It's very off-putting. So I've been getting these spam messages recently, and I'm getting a little sniffy with them, man. So as the show grows, I'll get people that want to come on the podcast, which is fine. But you have to be like a rapper or a porn star or a radio host or a comedian that'll actually promote me and not just go shirtless and claim you'll be my friend. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm getting this thing where it's like, oh, here's Israeli and pop star, this person, blah, blah, blah. I'm their manager. But what I don't like is they are not emailing me. They're emailing me as the rapper that made the intro. You know the intro to Happy Hour? That's Kourtnei Brown, KB the Great, and it was produced by CJ, Christian Janssen. And in every bio, because the song's copyrighted by them, I have to play, I have to put that it was produced by them, which is fine. It doesn't bother me. It's a quick copy and paste. But a lot of these like spam messages will think it's hosted by CJ and Kourtnei. So I'll get messages from like publicists from like Israel or New Zealand. I'll be like, oh, I love the energy that Kourtnei Brown and CJ bring to the show. I'm like, well, they do that, but it's not them hosting it. Mm-hmm. And I love calling it out, and then they never reply. And I'm like, Jesus. That, and I get a lot of people from like Dubai that are like, and I'll get a message on LinkedIn. They're like, I can promote podcasts and give you downloads and top ranking on Apple Podcast ranking. And I'm like, go away, leave, get out of here, stop it. I don't care. I don't care. Words can't explain to you how much I don't care. Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to be honest. I try to be a nice guy. I try to, let people do their thing. And I'm going to say this, but I don't know for sure. So I don't want to racially profile, but I'll say it. We have a lot of immigrants, I believe. Might not be immigrants, but they don't speak English, that live in our apartment complex that I live in. And that's fine. They are the absolute best at fixing things. But there's a pool that overlooks my balcony. Mm-hmm. And last night until 2 a.m., they were just playing their music, doing their thing, watching soccer with a TV they brought in. And if it's like, if you're going to be up until like 2 a.m., at least be quiet. Every time I was trying to get some REM sleep, I'd be woken up to, shut up. It kind of sounds like the opening of Sex and the City, maybe. Or it was Will and Grace. Because I had to make salsa music off of Suno.com. This is AI salsa music. Oh yeah, it makes me want to dance with a Puerto Rican and have a terrible breakup. Oh wait, that already happened. But it's like, if you're going to already be breaking the rules, just be quiet. That's not your pool. And you know what I did? I'm never a Karen, you know that. I speak out about Karens. I call out Karens. But I may have sent an email to the front desk because it was going on like 1:30 and I couldn't freaking sleep. It's like, shut up. You're annoying. Oh, I can start dancing this, get a blowjob this, have an argument with a Puerto Rican woman about this. I have a lot of experience. Oh yeah, shake that ass, girl. All right, do we have anything else in the opening segment? I kind of like this music. Makes me want to groove. Oh yeah. Oh sure. I got it. I love AI. I know musicians and graphic artists don't. That ain't my problem. People go, aren't you afraid AI is going to replace you? Trust me. AI may be smart. But there is no way that AI is replacing this madness.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
What's up, show no boy? Yeah. I'm coming down with the key to Decatur. East Atlanta slab rider, heavy grinding for paper. Yeah. City slicker, heavyweight in the game. Rose wrist and earlobe, heavyweight in my chain. Yeah. Hitting the game where you niggas be slacking. Got the drove for the low, that's what my niggas be stacking. My shell toes, pedal Chevys and bows. White letters on the cutlass with my mahogany flows. I'm riding through oak curves, coated like Starburst. Candy paint glisten, looking greasy like Brockburst. The dude on my jersey is gray at the seat. You rested in peace, position to Decatur police. Serving niggas with a ghetto subpoena. Got that 8-town stuffing back in Phillips Arena. I'm passing hoes like election plates and keep a broad on my squad who on Section 8. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. They gon' love me after this, it's all for real, man. Oh, my trap niggas, it's road smokers, even strippers, stay focused, twisted, popping and rolling. Cause all I wear is hats with A's, shopping at walls with white tees, Cartier. Jeans creased up, straight out the cleaners. Watch my George Jefferson straight in my southern demeanor. When they see me, when I speak my slang, everybody wanna know my name. I was born in Atlanta, raised in Decatur, where we push till the sabers and blow like inhalers. Say he kinda skinny with a full-size Jimmy. Hey man, I got bras in different cities like gimme. They used to treat me like Urk of the nerd. Now they flock when they see my LeBron's on the curb. Look here, see my upholstery, it got women approaching me. Some look like they too old for me. TV thinking appropriately. It's major way, baby. I tell you gonna love me, people. Yeah. When you see me in the 6-tray drop, and I tell you that the price of the work just dropped. Yeah, I let the thing go pop. I caught Buddy round there snitching off to the cops. Yeah, and the game don't stop. You try to see my dope, you gonna see this boat. Get it? I'm 31 and my rapping is done. I got $1 million company to run. Yes. Cause I smoke like you, on me to some blue. I buy them, lick them, split them, roll them just like you. Yeah. In double XL, murder dog, the thoughts on vibes. I'm rolling stones and late model rides, homie. I'm grand hustling, disturbing the peace. I'm so deaf, putting organized noise in the street. Yeah, I'm smoking earth tones, tongue and cheek. You beat to me at home while I phone you freak. Oh, told you, you gon' love me. Yeah, it's the backwoods, slapping through your back good. We got them things that'll make Shaq good. Known to put them shiny things on the leg good. Known to do a little dance if they act good. It's the backwoods, slapping through your back good. We got them things that'll make Shaq good. Known to put them shiny things on the leg good. Known to do a little dance if they act good.
Whatever.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of messages in the inbox. Let's, I'll go through it. I said, I wish radio stations would quit cutting off the songs at the last 20 seconds. Trust me, you can wait 20 seconds to promote your app. So sick and tired of jamming out those songs like, check out the iHeart app. No! Seth Everett comments, you still listen to the radio? And that's a good point. I don't know why I do. I wrote, even Caitlin Clark is now flopping. What happened to actually trying to score 2 points? This is ridiculous. I love basketball, but no wonder people hate on it. I was watching the game against the Liberty, like the first full WNBA game I've watched. She tries to get like fouled while like trying to shoot a three. It's like you had 2 seconds to get a layup, dummy. Lee Ruiz, son of Ted Webb, said it's pathetic to the point I've stopped watching. League allows them to do it and rewards it too. Jacob Sorolla says, it's all rigged for Vegas. Who cares? Anyone who doesn't see it's rigged after the Dallas Maverick draft is crazy. Someone else comments, I don't watch the WNBA. Topher Morrison said, I look like MS-13 in my new profile picture with the Chicago Bulls shirt. And I posted a picture of my moody cat known as Luna. And someone said it looks like she's plotting her revenge. It's Steve Pulaski, Iowa radio legend, says, nothing better than coming back home to your cat's angry meowing and aggressive love. I'll give it about 2 days and Luna will be sick of me and she'll be like, remember when you weren't here for 6 days? Mm-hmm.
Happy Hot Topic!
Britney Spears is breaking her silence.
Of course she is. What's she saying now?
A day after the pop star reportedly lit a cigarette aboard a charter flight, a violation of federal aviation regulations.
Yeah, she thinks she's above the law because you cannot get rid of the trailer park out of her. She can have all the money in the world and she's still white trash.
She is now sharing her side of the story.
What is it, honey?
With Britney posting a boomerang of herself on the flight in question to Instagram May 20.
I'm so sick of her. Something with her needs to be held accountable. All the free Britney people, she's crazy. She's annoying.
Posting a boomerang of herself on the flight in question to Instagram May 23rd, writing, me yesterday. Some planes I've been on, you can't smoke mostly, but this one was different. Confession, it was my first time drinking vodka.
That's not true.
I swear I felt so smart. I was like, wow, what the heck is in there? I felt so clear and smart.
Oh, now we get drunk, Brittany. Good.
I said I want a cigarette so bad. My friend put it in my mouth and lit it up for me.
What a terrible friend.
So I was like, oh, this is a plane where you can smoke. The 43-year-old then admits she was wrong, saying, I do so apologize to anyone I offended, but the flight attendants always make sure I'm way at the back of the plane anyway.
Yeah, right near the toilet.
I thought officials greeted me as support, and I was like, wow, I feel special. Am I famous or something? The flight attendant called officials because I smoked a cigarette.
Yeah, it's illegal, honey. You think you can't break the rules? God, you as dumb as a box of rocks.
Britney then alleges that the flight attendant wanted to, quote, embarrass her, going on to add, I thought was kind of much, but she didn't like me the moment I got on plane.
Yeah, because you're an annoying imbecile. You're stupid.
Nobody was on the plane for first 20 minutes, and she wouldn't let me get out of my seat. I wanted to stand up.
Whoa, it's almost like that's how it is for everybody on airplanes, dummy.
She acted so weird about making sure I sat down, and it was weird.
Yeah, because she knows you're Britney, and now you're back crap crazy, honey.
I didn't like the way she put the seatbelt on me and invaded my space.
You have to wear a seatbelt on a plane. What a dummy. No wonder you got your kids taken away. Enos reached out for comment and didn't hear back. Yeah, that woman should be free. I'm not at all. I saw this headline here, and this is very strange out of Illinois.
Happy Hot Topic!
New at 5, a man in his 20s has just been arrested after fooling an Ohio community for more than a year. He even attended the local high school. Reporter Brad Hamilton explains how he got caught.
Yeah, he enrolled in January of 2024.
For Detective Ryan Moreau, it felt like something straight out of a movie.
I've dealt with fraud. I've dealt with, forged documents and stuff like that. But to this extent and to this extreme, no, I've never dealt with it.
Actually, this was in Ohio. It was just reported by WGN News in Chicago. Everybody talks about Florida being crazy. Ohio's the Florida of the Midwest.
Like this.
It all started last week when a family contacted Perrysburg schools with a tip. One of their students, who claimed to be a 16-year-old homeless teen, was not a teenager at all. Moreau took the case and quickly confirmed the truth. The student was allegedly 24-year-old Anthony Labrador Sierra.
He looks like a loser. He's got like frosted tips like it's 2002.
Who was living with a local family, taking classes, and fooling an entire community.
The family was actually the one that informed the school because they were made aware of the allegation that he was an adult.
How did they find out? A woman came forward saying that she shared a child with Labrador Sierra.
She had documentation including a different driver's license, different social security card, along with
so he's a deadbeat dad.
Photo evidence that supported her claims.
Moreau verified it all and then dug deeper. He discovered that Labrador Sierra had used federal guidelines for homeless youth to enroll at Perrysburg High. And for nearly a year and a half, Anthony blended in. He went to school right here at Perrysburg High School.
It's weird because like all the Gen Z kids look more grown up now. Like when I was at my cousin's graduation, some of them look like they're 29, some of them look like they're 12. So I could see where the confusion's at.
Took his classes, even suited up for a couple of the JV sports teams here. To build the case, Moreau followed a trail of fraud.
We found that he used a forged birth certificate to enroll into school from Venezuela.
Think about it. You're 24 years old and you could only make the JV teams. You're a loser.
There's still an ongoing investigation as part of this, so there's obviously certain things that I can't divulge.
Then on May 19th, police pulled him over.
Hello, how's it going? Good, how are you? What's your name, man? Tony?
Body cam video shows the moment that officers took Anthony into custody.
Step up over here. Yeah.
He was charged with federal forgery and is now in jail on a $50,000 bond.
Loser!
The school district released a statement saying that they did follow federal enrollment guidelines, adding in part, quote, "What's most heartbreaking is how many responded in good faith. Staff and local families offered support to someone they believed was a vulnerable teen. Their compassion reflects the best of the community." As for Detective Moreau, he says this investigation is still very much active and it could ultimately lead to more charges.
Yeah, he knows there's going to be more stories coming out. If there was any relationships he had with a teenage girl, that girl's going to get bad.
Our goal in this was the safety of the children at the school, and that's why we took such swift.
All right, damn. Guy's taking forever to finish the sentence. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce went out for a dinner. Let me see what the menu was. Taylor got a Molina, Wheatley craft vodka, passion fruit, organic vanilla, shaken and topped with bubbles, while Travis pounded a Purple Rain. Hendrix, OCM gin, green tea, creme la Devante, citrus shaken and topped with bubbles. Then he ordered a feast built for a king and queen. Endive salad, pasta, lobster risotto, a dry-aged burger, Wagyu filet mignon, potato puree, and garlic broccoli. Yeah, you know they didn't have sex that night. Let me see here. So there's a rumor, there's a ring that Jordan Hudson's been wearing. That's the annoying cloud-chasing girlfriend of Bill Belichick. And God, she just has douchebag face. Like, I could see it like they're not even proposed, because I don't even think Bill pays attention to her social media. So she's just living in an alternative universe, because she's probably running his social. So she's like, oh my God, if I wear another ring, maybe he'll pay attention to me. Or whatever. I can't do it. God, is she annoying. You just know she's the absolute worst. And I'll get comments online, because you can't get a girl like that. I do fine with women. I just don't like cloud chasers. It's like, shut up. You're not that interesting, honey. Sophie Turner said she is rooting for Joe Jonas after their bad divorce. And she shared one of his songs. Oh, it's driving her nuts that he's out and about, going on dates. And she is not. That she is forgotten. She is damaged goods.
Rosie O'Donnell is reflecting on her body transformation.
God, she looks terrible.
The actress takes to Instagram May 24th to share a picture of herself from one of her recent stand-up comedy gigs, showing off a noticeably slimmer figure.
Now she looks like she's 80.
Captioning the post, "I can't believe this is me now. Hashtag Manjaro, hashtag weight loss, hashtag body dysmorphia.
Hashtag deadbeat mom." By the way, I don't understand these people that are not fat. She was fat in like 07. What was it? Trump called her a fat pig. But now it's like, if you're not fat, you don't need it. It's like an addiction. Because once you get off of it, you gain all the weight back. She looks terrible.
The 63-year-old first revealed in January 2023 that she had begun taking Manjaro, a medication traditionally used to help patients with type 2 diabetes manage their weight, and that since starting the GLP-1 drug a month prior, she had already lost 10 pounds.
I've lost 10 pounds in 5 months, but it's natural pounds. I still have my little gut, whatever. But I'm not doing it. I got offered like an endorsement to do one of the like knockoff Ozempics. I'm like, no, thank you. Because there's kind of a stigma when you see someone that obviously did it. And you're like, come on, man, have a little credibility.
Rosie, who moved from the U.S. to Ireland back in January with her 12-year-old child, Clay, has been keeping fans updated on her weight loss journey.
Trust me, we're all interested.
Sharing in a March TikTok the lifestyle change she's made since moving that's caused her to drop even more pounds.
You know, I've lost more weight here. I am on Manjaro for my diabetes, and one of
No, it's not. It's because you're fat.
The side
you think you're fat
effects is you lose weight, but it's also because I had a chef for over 2 years.
Good for you.
In Los Angeles. And
I don't want to listen to this babbling moron. All right, what else we got here? I think we'll take a music break. Brianna Chicken Fry, Brianna LaPaglia said everybody was trying to slide into her DMs after her SI cover shoot. God, is she annoying. Just a dumb idiot. Just stupid. Think she's so important. Think she's so, and out there. Outrage as Christian prayer rally attacked by mob of woke trans activists. Of course, this was in Seattle. I don't know. I'm all pro trans rights. Whatever you got to do, it's fine. But when you attack Christians, you're just making all trans people look bad. So in reality, you lost in that situation.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
What the fuck? Boogie, you smell that shit? It smells like somebody took a motherfucking shit in the booth. Oh shit, that's me. So you want the icing on your cake, homie, you should call me, 'cause I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I ain't got a lot of ice, you dig, but I'm good, hard and sharp. Hey, I'm P5, bitch. I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Man, this rap shit I done mastered. You ain't gotta ask a nigga, will I blast you, nigga? I will blast you. So I am the smoothest dude you ever knew. I'm rude, but I'm the truth. And who the hell are you? Pursue and follow suit. Who done gas you, nigga? I will creep up on you, cock back, click and blast you, nigga. Over fifth of Grey Goose bumping my shit, laughing, nigga. It ain't no competition out here, I just laugh at niggas. Cause I'm amazing, bitch. Plenty cats try to battle me, but I'm dangerous. You can check my credentials, see I don't play that shit. With that 40 cal clip I got ain't my real weakness. I'm a grazer, cause obviously niggas getting me fucked up. I ain't no rapper, I'm a street nigga, happen to luck up. So if you cocksuckers ain't getting my drift, nigga, take another whiff, nigga. Sniff, nigga. Shit in the air, that's all me. You want the icing on your cake, homie. You shit call me, cause I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I ain't got a lot of ice, you dig, but I'm good, hard and sharp. Hey, I'm feet fire, bitch. I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the S-H-I-T shit. You hate niggas can't suck this dick. You might as well you French kissing that bitch. And she the slob, slurp and swallow this penis. I know you wanna come to Heritage with your crew on a whole lot of bullshit. Don't give a fuck who you affiliated with. I pull your resume, now your shorty school and shit. And if you think that this shit that I'm spitting is fiction and made upon the pad it was written, then listen, you bitches better pay close attention. This ain't no image, may I mention, bitch, I live in the trenches. And obviously niggas getting me fucked up. I ain't no rapper, I'm a street nigga, happen to luck up. So if you cocksuckers ain't getting my drift, nigga, take another whiff, nigga. Sniff, nigga. Shit in the air, that's all me. You want the icing on your cake, homie. You shit call me, cause I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I ain't got a lot of ice, you dig, but I'm good, hard and sharp. Hey, I'm feet fire, bitch. I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. It's fatal, you dig. I'm the shit, PKA fake time. PKA fake tiller. PKA out of your dig kid. PKA out of PKA the H&IC, the hottest nigga in Chicago. And for those of y'all know what PKA stands for,
I got it.
You dig.
Whatever.
Come on. It's being real cocky and arrogant, but
sounds like man.
You meet me in person, I'm real.
Fuck you, Calta.
But it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
You don't smell that shit?
Yeah, I did.
I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Shit, sniff, nigga.
That was fatal. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. He should do a song called Dizzy's a Bitch. Dizzy's a Bitch. Because he is. The Joe Show's a Nepo baby. A Nepo baby.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Hi. How the hell are you? This is Happy Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe. This following segment has been brought to you by DZBZ Honey at DZBZHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. La la, lick the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get hot. Go to DZBZHoney.com and at checkout use promo code HOPPE. This is being brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. At checkout use promo code RYAN20. save 20%. This is being brought to you by WestChasePrinting.com. The best printing company in all the Bay Area. On the invoice, tell them I sent you. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com, 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Rich Cayley, Master Barbershop at RichKBarber.com, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard, and that is in Tampa. Sign up at RichKBarber.com and tell them I sent you to save $10. And finally, you know what's going on? This is being brought to you by CounselingOnCall.net. If you live in Florida or Maryland, are you mentally ill? Just like me. Well, guess what? Go to CounselingOnCall.net if you're in Florida or Maryland. Tell them I sent you.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Why is it that when I'm trying to sleep, my cat wants to hang out with me, but in the morning, she doesn't? Funk that! I mean, seriously, Ilana, you gotta do that? Really? Why? I just want your love. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Hi. If you're on the job site, blare this. How's the weather down there? Sorry I walked on your toe earlier. I mean, your plop. All right. Back to the show.
Doors closing. And now something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
It's you, me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, it's Intern John from, Intern John, your morning show. You're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
What's happening?
Every morning, tune it in.
Yeah.
Ryan Hoppe's where we begin. 6 for 9 of pure delight.
I got it.
Hoppe Hour taking flight.
Yeah.
Talking love and latest news. Sex and dating top reviews. Celeb gossip, don't you miss.
Whatever.
Show you can't resist.
It's Hoppe Hour, let's all cheer.
Oh, sure.
Tallest DJ, bring us near.
I got it.
Laughter, fun from night till dawn. With Ryan Hoppe, groove along. Wake up world, he's on the mic. Ryan Hoppe set to strike.
Yeah.
Morning chatter, wake up call. Hoppe's here to thrill us all.
I got
Ready
it.
to scoop on failing stars. From romance tips to fancy cars.
Whatever.
Every word just flows like gold. Hoppe stories never old.
It's Hoppe Hour, let's all cheer. Tallest here. Laughter, fun from night till dawn.
Whatever.
And Hoppy, groove along.
856-49 Hoppy. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com.
Happy Hot Topic.
Jelly Roll's wife grabs country star's attention with risque move at hockey rink.
She's such a slut.
Jelly Roll's wife turned up the heat at an ice hockey rink while
I mean, she is an OnlyFans star.
supporting her country star husband. Bunny EXO, 45, took to social media to
Gosh, that was good.
share how she playfully grabbed Jelly Roll's attention in an unexpected way, prompting more than a few double takes. The son of a sinner, Crooner appeared to be having a photo shoot at an ice hockey rink when his wife lifted her shirt on the sidelines. When he's not paying enough attention to you, so you have to flop out the honkers, she wrote on the Instagram video. Jelly Roll, 40, had a priceless reaction to his wife, nodding his head and cheering her on. He was all smiles
I thought he went over and just put his head in between them.
as he laughed and pumped his fist while the two danced together. The couple's humorous moment
That wasn't the only time he pumped in it.
comes after Jelly Roll
I feel like they have a lot of threesomes. I feel like they are just having a ton of trifectas.
recently revealed one habit that his wife can't stand.
What?
Last month, Jelly Roll and American Idol judge Luke Bryan, 48, appeared on The Jennifer Hudson Show, where they participated in a rapid-fire question segment with Hudson, 43. What's one thing you do that drives your wife absolutely crazy?
What?
The two-time Grammy Award winner asked. I feel bad for her. Jelly Roll, born Jason Bradley DeFord, said.
I call myself Jelly Roll if that was my name.
I have this problem I do where I leave a trail of clothes from the front door to the shower.
I could see that.
He admitted as the audience groaned.
I could see him not flushing when he pees.
I know. I've been trying to break this habit, y'all. It annoys her to no end. Bunny EXO and Jelly Roll first met in 2015 after the former sex worker watched the rising country star perform at a concert in Las
Cloud chase, you got tired to open up those legs.
Vegas. A year later, the two eloped after Jelly Roll proposed to Bunny EXO while on stage at a Yellow Wolf and Deftones concert.
I don't know why, but I feel like she's had a few of these. She just gives off the vibe of a woman that likes to train. Get over here, Bert Crusher. But I'm married. Doesn't mean diddly squat.
Donna Kelsey is keeping up with her son's love story. A day after pics circulated online of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift on a lunch date in Florida, May 23rd, the NFL player's mom is reacting to the couple's rare outing. With Donna liking an Instagram post from a Kelce Brothers fan account of her son
Can you imagine running a fan account?
and the Grammy winner on their romantic date at Harry's Bar and Restaurant in West Palm Beach. In the pic, Taylor and Travis sit side by side in a cozy round booth with glasses of what appears to be white wine in front of them. This sighting of the pair comes as they've been keeping a low profile in recent months following the Kansas City Chiefs tight end losing the 2025 Super Bowl to the Philadelphia Eagles back in...
All right, we already know about that. Let me see here. What we got here? What's going on with this imbecile?
Happy Hot Topic.
I love the sound effect in the beginning of these videos.
The ringleader and 7 others who were involved in stealing $6 million worth of jewelry from Kim Kardashian in her Paris hotel room on October 3rd, 2016 have been found guilty. Kardashian shared in a statement,
I love how AI can't get these names right, but it's so smart. Not at all. Pretty freaking stupid, if you ask me. I think that AI is just going to come and replace us, but, probably not.
deeply grateful to the French authorities for pursuing justice in this case. The crime was the most terrifying experience of my life, leaving a lasting impact on me and my family. While I'll never forget what happened, I believe in the power of growth and accountability and pray for healing for all.
Whatever.
I remain committed for justice and promoting a fair legal system. On Friday, a court in the French capital acquitted 2 of the 10 defendants. The sentences read out by the court president ranged from prison terms to fines. Iomar Ait Kadashi, the ringleader, was sentenced to 8 years of imprisonment.
It's not that long.
5 of those years were suspended.
Oh, wow. I know God.
3 others who were accused on the most serious charges got 7 years. 5 of those years were suspended. With time already served in pre-trial detention.
Wow, she really did not get him off. And usually guys don't get off her. Actually, they do. That was a terrible joke.
None of those who found
Said it backwards.
guilty will go to prison. The trial was heard by a 3-judge panel and
The joke would have been like, of course guys got off her Al Kardashian. There you go.
6 jurors. 9 men and 1 woman were involved in the crime during Paris Fashion Week. The robbers, dressed as police, forced their way into the glamorous Hotel de Portales, bound Kardashian with zip ties, placed her in the bathtub, and escaped with her jewelry.
All right, so there's what's going on with this other rich person.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Paris Hilton's toddler uttered the words no one wants to hear from a child.
Oh, Jays, what is it? Mom, you have a good sex tape?
Since it's simply nightmare fuel. The House of Wax actress, who shares daughter London and son Phoenix with husband Carter Reum, took to her social media
I wonder what it's like knowing your wife has a long-ass body count. As I say, as long as the CVS receipt.
post a video of the little boy. The Instagram post's caption appropriately captured the sentiment of the video paired alongside with it, with the 44-year-old noting, "Well, I'm spooked," followed by a sad face.
Yes, that big-ass head.
Phoenix casually noted in the clip, "There's a ghost in here," before
Oh, wow, that's so scary. Ghosts aren't real.
repeating, "There's a ghost in there and there." The little one continued to chew on a piece of toast as he told his mother about the supernatural entity.
That's so freaking cute, I guess. I don't know.
Meanwhile, Paris insisted, attempting to get the 2-year-old to tell her exactly where the ghost was located. However, Phoenix only added to the jailhouse baby singer's confusion as he made another frightening statement saying, "Mama's room."
I don't care anymore. Try not to talk about kids on here. They freaking creep me out.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
K-Dot is enjoying his generational run that started last year and isn't showing signs of losing any momentum. Kendrick Lamar and SZA are currently co-headlining the Grand National Tour, which was announced last December to further promote the 37-year-old Grammy-winning artist's album, GNX. The all-stadium tour consists of 39 performances across North America and Europe, with the first show being held in Minneapolis on April 19th and the last in Stockholm on June 18th. The Compton native made a stop over the weekend at SoFi Stadium near his hometown, where he was also joined by his Peekaboo collaborator AZ Chike. The 3-night concert helped GNT become one of the top 5 highest grossing hip-hop tours in history. Lamar's GNT has so far earned over $112 million, surpassing his own 2023's The Big Steppers tour, which raked in $110.8 million. This success comes as the singer's collaborative song with SZA, Luther, also set a new record after topping the Billboard Hot 100 for 14 straight weeks. The track, titled after R&B legend Luther Vandross, was released on November 29, 2024.
All right, so there's my mom just texted me. We got these like chairs that lean back in the backyard. I guess I'll like lean back because of my back pain, but I swear I didn't break one of these chairs. And she's like, "Oh, you broke a chair." I'm a little more than angry, and I'm like, "Oh, that's something I want to read in the middle of a show." Sorry, Mom, but I didn't stay in those chairs. I barely sat in the backyard.
And because the nature of the relationship was emotionally abusive, so that will like wore me down to nothing.
Danica Patrick is reflecting on her relationship with Aaron Rodgers. During an episode of the Sage Steele show, the former
God, Sage Steele is such like a grifter. She went from not being like conservative to doing that for money, kind of like that sellout Adam Carolla.
NASCAR driver sheds light on dating the NFL player for more than 2 years, alleging the relationship was, quote, emotionally abusive.
What's the most amount of pain?
To me, emotional abuse is just like arguments, you know? It's like, shut up.
You've experienced?
The breakup with Aaron in 2020. Yeah.
Why?
Because It was sudden. It felt like...
I remember my friend in like 8th grade, we had a Danica Patrick poster in our class, and my friend said, I bet her vagina smells like gasoline. And I laughed, and we both got in trouble.
Like, it was my life. So, like, you know, when you live with somebody and, you know, like, it's your whole life, you know? It's your dentist appointment. It's your hairdo. It's your... That's like your...
I can't listen to this babbling idiot. Listen. Do I think Aaron Rodgers is a nice guy? Probably not. Would I want him to date my daughter? Probably not. But emotional abuse is what you call an argument.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Not all emotional abuse, but a lot of times people say that. Because every breakup now, everybody is a narcissist. Everybody's the worst. It's like, no, it's not everybody. Mm-hmm.
New revelations about Pee Wee Herman's secret life.
I hid behind an alter ego.
In a new docuseries filmed before
I heard he was a nice guy.
His death nearly 2 years ago, the actor who died from lung cancer at 70 comes out as gay, but says he kept it a secret because of his career.
Yeah, these freaking boomers just hold on to like gay hating. It's like, shut up.
Not only is being different okay, let's celebrate it.
Ready for my close-up now.
Paul Rubens was somebody who cultivated an incredible wonderland of nature in the backyard of his mid-century house with a diving board that overlooked the Hollywood sign.
Pee Wee as himself, streaming now on Max, also includes a voice recording Paul made the day before he died, saying he wanted to make the doc, quote, to let people see who I really am and how painful and difficult it was to be labeled something that I wasn't. Remember, in 1991, he was arrested for indecent exposure in a theater, and in 2002, he pleaded guilty to possession of obscene material.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I feel like that could have been prevented if Pornhub was around back then.
I lost control of my anonymity.
Paul felt that the kind of controversies around his arrest had become an unfortunate footnote to his creative life.
Yeah, it didn't really help.
Other revelations?
All right, I can't play it because of copyright, but it's about his movie. All right, what's going on here?
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Billy Ray Cyrus and Elizabeth Hurley are red carpet official. On May 24th, the country singer and actress step out in Rome to celebrate the opening of the Orizzonte Rosso exhibition. For the event, Elizabeth stuns in a pink gown.
Gosh, you got a nice ass chest.
Featuring a plunging neckline and cape, while Billy sports his signature locks underneath a black hat along with a matching jacket and pants. However, the night was actually a family affair. Elizabeth's 23-year-old son Damien, whom she shares with ex Steve Bing, was also in attendance rocking a striking red suit. Billy Ray and Elizabeth first revealed their romantic relationship on Easter.
All right, there's whatever. Easter, Shmeaster. What is going on here?
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Virginia Giuffre has been laid to rest. On May 25th, multiple outlets report that the 41-year-old, who was one of Jeffrey Epstein and Prince Andrew's accusers, has been cremated during a private ceremony in Australia following...
Isn't it just infuriating that, like, Epstein pretty much got away with him?
...her death 1 month prior on April 25th. At the time, her family shared the news of her death with NBC News in a statement that reads, "It is with utterly broken hearts that we announce that Virginia passed away last night at her farm in Western Australia. She lost her life to suicide after being a lifelong victim of sexual abuse and sex trafficking."
This is why I don't believe in God, and I don't want to piss off my religious listeners because you can believe it's fine. But, like, how would you let this happen?
The statement added, Virginia was a fierce warrior in the fight against sexual abuse and
she really was
sex trafficking. In the end, the toll of abuse is so heavy that it became unbearable for Virginia to handle its weight.
I've dated people before that got raped and like, that ain't it, dog. They always carry that around.
8. Virginia alleged she had been trafficked by Epstein to his friend Prince Andrew, the younger brother of King Charles III, and said the British royal sexually abused her when she was 17. Andrew has denied any wrongdoing. In weeks before,
of course he has. You're a royal scumbag.
before her death, Virginia's rep confirmed to People magazine that she was released from a hospital in Perth, Australia, 1 week after announcing that she had been given 4 days to live following a car accident.
Looking back on that post, that was kind of sad.
According to Virginia, her medical ordeal came after her car collided with a school bus driving at nearly 70 miles per hour. No other details about the crash, including when or where it occurred, had been given.
All right, there's Demi Lovato got married. Hopefully this is the one.
Happy Hot Topic!
It feels amazing. I'm just having fun, and my life is in a really good place right now. And
Demi Lovato's love life just got to an even better place as she ties the knot with musician Jutes.
I love those camera sound effects.
Ties the knot with musician Jutes. The pair said "I do" in a stunning ceremony in Santa Barbara, California on May 25th.
And I love you.
The couple first went public with their relationship in August 2022, and the next year, the singer announced their engagement on Instagram.
It's going good. Yeah? It's going really good.
But before she found the one, the singer made it a priority.
All right, I gotta skip over this because of copyright. Again, I'm sorry. You can put that on my tombstone. He had to skip over it because of copyright.
It is time now for Pop News with you, Will.
Hello, guys. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is Pop News. We're on for a while.
Okay, cool. We're in. Let's go.
So, we're going to begin with the box office bonanza, thanks to what has been dubbed Stitch Impossible. The premieres of
So freaking lame.
Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible.
Not the movie, that one-liner.
Final Reckoning have made history. The largest Memorial Day holiday for movie theaters ever. The weekend isn't even over yet, and families turned out in a huge way to celebrate Ohana with Lilo and Stitch. $304
I really want to see that. I love Lilo and Stitch.
$1 million so far in worldwide ticket sales. That is a monster.
All right, and Mission Impossible did well too. I care. What's going on with this Hulker?
Happy Hot Topic!
I haven't really publicly come out and really discuss that I had a boob job, but I recently had a boob job.
Cool, honey. That means you got nothing. If you have to tell us you got a boob job, that means you have a boring personality.
And I'm so happy with it.
Allison Holker has something to get off her chest.
I thought it was Hooker.
During the May 25th episode of her and her daughter's podcast, Between Us, with Allison and Wesley, the dancer shares that she recently made the decision to go under the knife.
Whatever.
I haven't really publicly come out and really discussed that I had a boob job, but I recently had a boob job, and I'm
What a good influence on your daughter, honey.
so happy with it.
I don't care about your boob job.
I've wanted a boob job since I was in high school.
That's because you're a cloud-chasing moron.
But because of my career in dancing, I never really made time for it.
Allison, who lost her husband, fellow dancer Stephen Twitch Boss, to suicide in December 2022, then reveals why she felt like now was the right time to make a change in her appearance.
She looked prettier before with her natural chest. What do I know? Do you love me, boobs?
So I was okay, maybe this is the right time for me. And it
I don't want to listen to you babbling, you keckling, hun. You like how I had the air horn right before the beat drop? Oh my God. Saw this headline. Travis Hunter is a married man. He's doing that thing that everyone does in their early 20s when they get engaged, they're married. They don't listen to anybody else. And then they'll break up and he'll talk to his friends he hasn't talked to in years. Because I did that. He's a simp. No, he's a nice guy. There's that picture of Travis Hunter next to an older African-American woman. She said he's a sweetheart and didn't know who he was on a plane. But he's whipped. Okay. You're whipped. Oh, sure. How's it feel being whipped? Can't be good. Not at all. All right, here we go on Happy Hour.
Happy Hot Topic!
Jaguars two-way star Travis Hunter and Leanna Lene were married.
I bet they have a lot of three-ways.
Saturday in a lavish ceremony that reportedly took place in Tennessee. The couple, who went public with their relationship in 2022 and announced their engagement.
I didn't like when she would like sit outside a party. He would sit outside of parties and wait for her to quit drinking. She's probably sleeping in.
Engagement in 2024 were surrounded by family and friends at the barn at Faith Farms, according to the Daily Mail. And Hunter.
Dude, you got your whole life ahead of you. You can get any girl you want, and you got a tattooed up girl.
Wearing a white suit, surprised his wife with a Mercedes-Benz AMG G63 Brabus 800 that's reportedly worth six figures. Lene cut the covering and wrapping around the car to reach Hunter's gift, and the couple turned toward each other as members of the audience cheered.
All right, good luck with that, bud. I saw a meme where it's like when you're giving advice to younger people with the same advice you didn't take, and I was like, that's essentially me. 856-49-HAPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Happy Radio. You can always email me, ryanhappyradio@gmail.com. This show is for the hard-working average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you live in the U.S. or the U.K. As long as you're listening, that's all that matters. We will be right back. Hang on.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Here is Lupe Fiasco and Gemini with Weon on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Jaguar skills.
Pour live somewhere sexy. Somewhere up top. You know what it is. Heavy as heaven in 07. Gemini. Troubles of the world, yeah. Represented to the fullest. Never met it, they can take it where I took it. They ain't gon' make you hate us now with it. Troubles of the world, man, then pull it. Come kick it with your homie, I'll show you how to push it. You look in the stand, I'm camouflaged in the bushes. Slide in your mind, I'll show you how to look it. Boxing the band like, oh God, my goodness. Tell them about you, tell them about we. Let's tell them on 2, tell them on 3. We'll show them what it do, show them what it be. Gym to them and I do PE. Go watching, go chain. Folks chopping, so claim. Beat, knock, we rock, Chicago, man. Gotta understand this who we are. Perfect murder service and comedy garçon. Any given time we purchase a new car. Somebody call us surgery, we hurting them too hard. Us taking the light, it's taking it too far. What you expect, playboy, be 2 stars. Screw stars, we the new Mars. Looking for Venus, you a genius. We the 85 bands, 92 bulls, 05 socks with a whole lot of pull. All rolled up and there's no letting up. You smart, you wanna be the 07 us. Never met it, leaving this cold box championship and wear 23s, 24s. Nothing but the best TV screens on the dough. Gotta get it how you living when you living in the gold. When I'm on like no chrome, no 10 keys, 4 phones just case. ET wanna go home, never chase. Cause in me there is no Jones, levitate from the seafloor to the ozone. 5-star hotels all week, non-stops to Paris ain't cheap. Sick lake views, big penthouse suite. Champs-Elysees is magnifique. Gucci sweats when I'm out in the streets. Linen shorts when I'm chillin' on the beach. Idiom when I'm out in the mountains. Maharishi when I'm out on the town end. Spring water will mess with the fountains. Laying rubbers back to back when we camping. Philippe lemonade, police did a red. We didn't fade back to the bouncing. Fresh beer smoke when they peel. Speeding on the freeway till they chill. Did the fools in and the still is steel. Got it off the ground like a wilted wheel. You from the west side? Born and raised from the south side. Right? So I spend my days where I lay, where I stay. Now you ain't gotta wonder where I get my ways. We will, God willing. And I miss him, was 10 at the end, got the spirit all in him. Now shit's dealing with the lyrics, I'm pinning like I ain't really tripping cause I know the God's with him. Till we meet again against free man. Sick with the pen, I'm a beast man. Flooded new beans, but the 23s don't fit him. And you know you can't really like the green light. Try to break us up, lace it up, keep the team tight. This lifestyle, make it hard for me to sleep nights. I'm on the 747 finna take front up. Sports car, faster than your car. It's Gemini, and y'all know me. Better together, y'all know the letters. Forever and forever, FNFU. We gon' show ya, we gon' show ya what it was, how it should, what it does. Light it up, catch your buzz. We gon' lock it on down, on down. Throw the keys and hold up, keep on moving, cross that hold up. We
Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, Hammerin Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Why is it that there are people that defend Diddy? What if he did that to your daughter? Actually, if you are defending Diddy, you shouldn't have a kid. Funk that!
Doors closing. And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe. This is Eric Zane. I don't know these two people, but I know they're fucking assholes. Mike Calta and Rover, suck my dick for what you did to Ryan.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scene.
I got it.
NBA drama,
whatever.
living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. But knowledge bombs all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all.
Whatever.
From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
The Indiana Pacers play their home games at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, which opened in 1999. The New York Knicks had never won a playoff game in that building in 9 games there over the years.
Yeah, this is Good Morning America talking about last night's Knicks win over the Pacers Game 3. Man, the Pacers really blew that 20-point lead because that would have been nobody's ever come down from a 3-0 lead, but they allowed the Knicks to stay in the series. And you can often tell the East Coast media that broadcasts from New York City, like that little loudmouth bitch that says things for attention. No, not me. Stephen A. Smith. They all were freaking out about the Knicks. Shut up.
The Pacers, meanwhile, entered last night up 2-0 in these Eastern Conference Finals. A win last night would all but guarantee them a trip to the NBA Finals, as no team has ever blown a 3-0 lead in NBA playoff history. So, with just over 3 minutes to go in the first half, the Pacers were up 20 points. It looked like a wrap. They were up 15 with 3 minutes 11 seconds to go in the third quarter, but the best was yet to come.
It's funny, in the 2000s, a 20-point lead was unbreakable. Now it's like whatever.
For the Knicks.
Yeah. You know what? But in the Jalen Brunson was having an off night.
He was, and this was a problem for them. He really couldn't make a shot. He was struggling to stay on the court as well. He picked up a whole bunch of fouls, which meant he had to sit for long stretches, so he could be available to play late in the...
All right, I don't need to hear the ass kissing. Here's Charles Barkley and Jalen Brunson after the game.
Happy Hot Topic!
I saw this live, and this was awkward.
Jalen, what the hell is up with Tibbs, man? Y'all bench technically won this game for y'all tonight. Does he ever explain to y'all, like, I'm going to play guys, I'm not going to play guys? Because you got to admit it's kind of damn wacky.
Oh, I had a great comeback, but let me stop.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you, Charles, you stupid boomer. This last season of Inside the NBA was no good.
Hold back. Nah, I mean, I got the utmost faith and confidence, man. Regardless of what people say on the outside, respectfully, whatever you guys say, I mean, we're a close-knit group in that locker room.
Listen, man, everybody like Tom Thibodeau. He's a great coach and a nice guy.
He's saying this after he called him out because he's a bitch. I'm a little sick of Barkley.
But, man, he's got to... I don't understand his rotations.
Here's why. Here's the problem. Last night, I was trying to watch it because I can't stand Knicks fans because they don't care when the team's bad, only when it's good. And it ruined Inside the NBA because these mutant New York City fans were chanting Knicks and 6 while they were on TV. Like, shut the fuck up.
Man, he's got to... I don't understand his rotation.
Yeah, I can't listen to them. Bunch of mutants. Your city sucks.
Happy Hot Topic!
If your city's so great, why are you moving to Florida, you morons?
I've seen a lot of Lakers fans excited about these photos of Luka Doncic clearly hitting the gym already.
Hell yeah, he lost some weight. He's not eating at Dallas barbecue.
He's off season and he was...
It's too expensive to get barbecue in LA.
I've seen a lot of Lakers fans excited about these photos of Luka Doncic clearly hitting the gym already in his off season, and he was spotted at a Real Madrid game as well.
All right, so there he is. All right, I saw this headline. There is viral footage of Brittany Griner, the same Brittany Griner that did not like America until she needed America to save her because she thought it was a smart idea to bring a weed pen to Russia. She was seen mouthing the words effing white girl in a racial slur towards Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever. Now listen, this is how much of a double standard it is. There is a lot of racism going on in the WNBA. There's all the reports that people are saying mean things to Angel Reese, and I don't go with any racism at all. I don't think you should say the N-word. I don't think you should say any other words, but you can't have it both ways. You can't have it be that the WNBA is looking into Angel Reese and everything that might be said to her, but when Brittany Griner does it, it's defended. That's a double standard, and that's racism against white people. Shut up! You're just jealous that the pretty white girl, and I said she's pretty, came into the league and finally got you guys' attention. Because she's actually fun to watch.
Happy Hot Topic!
I mean, this was a huge moment in the trial because he's one of the biggest celebrities to take the stand. And when Kid Cudi
versus Diddy
entered the courtroom, I mean, it was silent. All eyes were on him, and Combs was looking directly at him as he entered the courtroom.
It had to be scary.
I mean, I think that all of these people that have testified so far, it's probably their first time testifying in a federal trial. So Kid Cudi seemed at ease, but also, I think, stressed to be there.
When Kid Cudi got up to the stand, he talked a little bit about the history between him and Cassie's relationship. Kind of break down what he said about that.
Kid Cudi said that he met Cassie in 2008, and then they eventually made some music together, that it was actually Combs who asked him to collaborate with Cassie, and that at first they were friends, but then the relationship turned romantic. But during this time, he had no idea during the year that he was dating Cassie in 2011.
I bet Cassie's fun in bed.
That she was also dating Diddy. At one point, Brian Steele, who cross-examined Kid Cudi, said, so she was playing both you and Diddy? And he said yes. He also said
She's getting passed around like a blunt.
that at one point when he got to know Cassie that she did say that she had been in a romantic relationship with Sean Combs and that he had been physically violent. But he also testified that he was not aware of any sexual violence.
Now, he also talked about an incident from December 2011, which had to do with a break-in into his house. Can you tell me a little bit about what he said about that incident?
What up, baby?
So Kid Cudi talked about an incident from December 2011 when Cassie called him one morning around 5:30, 6 a.m. and that she was very stressed out. She said Diddy had just found out that they were dating and that he had asked for his address and that Cassie gave him Kid Cudi's address.
That's not a good move on her part.
And that she was very, very worried about what he was going to do next. So he said that when he got that phone call from Cassie that he sprung into action, although he was confused about why it would matter if Sean Combs knew that he was dating Cassie, because he had no reason to believe that they were still romantically involved. Remember, Kid Cudi had been dating Cassie, he says, for about
That's called Stockholm Syndrome, but not being straightforward.
a year at this point. He went and he got her from her apartment and he took her to the only place he thought would keep her safe, which is the Sunset Marquis. It's a hotel in LA. So in this phone call with Cassie, she says, look, Diddy knows we're dating. He asked for your address. I gave him your address. And I'm so scared right now. So he goes and he picks her up at her place and takes her to the Sunset Marquis Hotel. While they're there, they got a phone call from a friend of Cassie's who said, I'm sitting in front of your house right now, Kid Cudi. Sean Combs and an associate of his are inside your house. And that's when he was like, what is going on? He said he was angry. So he gets in his car. He said it was a Porsche 911 convertible. And on his way to the house, that's when he's starting to get worried about, what am I walking into? Could Combs have weapons? Who else could be there at the house? Could this turn violent? Although he said he did want to fight Combs for breaking into his house. And so
Yeah, Cudi, you'd probably get killed, though.
he called 911, but he also called Combs and he said, why are you in my house? And he said, I'm on my way. So when he got to his house, Diddy wasn't there.
Oh, sure.
What he did notice was that his surveillance cameras were turned the other way.
Oh, geez.
Some Christmas presents were unwrapped from Chanel for his family.
That is a very Diddy move. That means he's a good criminal if he knows to turn the cameras around. That's not his first time.
And that also his dog was in a bathroom with the door closed. And he said, he was looking around. He didn't see Diddy. He calls Diddy and he's like, where are you? And Combs is like, I'm on my way to your house. But Combs never shows up.
Oh, geez.
The police show up and Kid Cudi files a police report. So after all of this, he ends up having some text exchanges with Combs. Combs says, I want to talk to you. And Kid Cudi actually went to Cassie's home for the holidays in Connecticut for Christmas.
Wow, so he's thinking he's wifing her down.
And he said he didn't want to talk to Diddy. He was really upset that he had gone into his house, that his dog was all shook up by the incident and acting jittery, and that he just really had a bad taste in his mouth about everything.
Last week, we heard Cassie testify about Combs threatening to set fire to his Porsche.
What a loser Diddy is. You're a loser.
Talk to me about what he said inside today about that incident.
Kid Cudi and Cassie stopped dating after this whole incident in which Combs allegedly broke into his house. So on this particular night, he's staying at an ex-girlfriend's house. And while he's there, early in the morning, he gets a call from his dog's babysitter who's house sitting for him and says, your car's on fire in the driveway.
You imagine getting that call?
So, he instructs her to call 911. The authorities and the fire department show up at his house, and then he calls a friend to go there and start taking pictures of his car. When he gets there, authorities are already at the scene, and what they find is something called a Molotov cocktail. That was a bottle with liquid in it and a rag that had been set on fire, and somebody had cut the roof of his convertible and dropped it inside.
That ain't cool. Bunch of thugs.
And then we saw pictures of all this damage today, and he said that unfortunately his car could not be repaired. So
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
the police collected all of this evidence, and there was some sort of an investigation. But today we heard on cross-examination Brian Steele, who's a very famous attorney out of Atlanta who represented Young Thug in his
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he got Young Thug off.
state RICO case, and he got up there and really tried to poke holes in this idea that Combs was the one who destroyed his Porsche. And he said, look, There was an investigation. Nobody was charged.
But that's the thing, is you can say that, but it was obvious that the LAPD or whatever department it was, that everybody was afraid to prosecute Diddy. This wasn't an everyday average Joe that got charged. He probably paid people off.
And they even took DNA evidence and fingerprints at the scene and what connects Combs to this incident, right? Because all we really know
God, lawyers are scumbags.
Is that Cassie said that Combs threatened to do this, but there isn't any security footage. There isn't any proof.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that Diddy's a smart criminal.
That Combs either told somebody to do it or actually did it himself.
All right, so there's that. All right. Kayla Nicole was at the gym, and I guess she was bitching that people were smoking vapes and said, it'll get you slapped. At what point, Kayla Nicole, are you the problem? Mm-hmm.
TikTok, toxic playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent by becoming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe hour. Hoppe hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe hour is now over. Hoppe hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America. Doors closing.